Darren Burns is no stranger to this program. CFL alumni, the first guy that we know, and let's bring him in, that's played organized tackle football in 5 decades. He doesn't look that old, but we know he is.
Six.
Burns, what?
6 decades, Rod. 6 decades.
6
Come
decades.
on, I earned that last one.
And now you got a book out to talk about it. Never forgotten. You're not a stranger to this. Darren and I got to be friends at Touchdown Atlantic in Moncton in 2019. Been friends ever since. And listen, I'm just going to let you go with it. The book is out, man. Congrats on that, by the way. Tell people why they should pick it up and what's it about.
Well, the book is about my life. It talks about me meeting Bruce and the inspiration that he was a figure in my life. I went, sexual abuse, physical abuse through group homes and the Salvation Army Children's Village in London, Ontario. Bruce went through racism and what have you, a young black child being raised in Texas. So, we have a natural kin. So the book is about Bruce, it's about me, it's about we've got people that have had positive influence, like you're in the book. Leo, former teammates, Orville Lee, Rookie of the Year in the CFL, he's in there. Eugene Clark did the forward, who's now doing movies, but he's a former football player. So there's a lot of really good stories in it. So there's like 11 stories within the one story. But the main focus is about abuse and how it affects lives and how it affected my life. And, we need to get a dialogue going about abuse because it's kind of that taboo thing that we don't want to talk about. And the time has come. So as an athlete, and I consider myself, I still play football. I'm playing in Hamilton. I play next Saturday in Hamilton against Sault Ste. Marie. And, it's a privilege to play for our community. And as athletes, whether you're pro or semi-pro or what have you, we get paid, we get benefits from playing and representing our community. So kids look up to us. So we need to tell our stories. And I know there's a lot of athletes that I've played with that have been abused that need to come forward because we need to make it easier so that we can make changes with young lives as they grow. You look at homelessness, drug addiction, people in jail, all this kind of stuff. 75 to 80% of these people have been abused, okay? And they're just kind of rotting on the sides of our streets now. And you're paying for it as a taxpayer if you haven't been abused. And I think that we need to get to the root of the problem. So we need to go down and make it easier for these kids. So, I'm just trying to get some awareness and make people feel comfortable. I'm 6'5", 300 pounds. I'm standing up saying, I was raped, I was abused. 50 years ago or 40 years ago, you wouldn't say that. It was kind of a taboo thing. So the book gets into the abuse that I suffered. I wanted the readers to feel what it's like to be a 5-year-old going through abuse, what it was like as a 10-year-old to be abused. Feel the pain, understand, and let's get a movement.
Easier to build boys and girls than repair men and women. And it's amazing, by the way, because I'll never forget, you and I met in Moncton, and like a year later, you told me about your comeback effort. And you said, Rod, that was the rock bottom of my life. After I talked to you, I got in shape, I quit drinking, and I'm making a comeback. So I'm following this thing. And it was during COVID that you took to the field, and I watched the games out there. So it is an unbelievably inspirational story. So I know it all. That's why I know your story. I wanted you to relate that, and you're doing that in the book. It is highly inspirational. But what did it mean to you to take to the field that day, however? You had a pretty good game. You played the whole season. Yeah.
Yes, I ended up leading the league in sacks, which was kind of cool to do that at 57 years of age. This year, I plan to do the same thing. I'm in great shape this year. I am ripped, shredded, fast. Strength is there, so I'm gonna have an incredible year this year. My son is gonna play the one game with me because he's returning back to Mac. So I'm gonna play beside my son, which from a football guy, it's the cherry on the top. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's gonna be an amazing opportunity for me as a father. So this is that's going to be my highlight, playing next Saturday in Hamilton, the same rate. So it's going to be. I'm looking forward to a great season. But the main thing is right now is to get awareness out in the communities and talk about things. And as athletes, Bruce, as you know, had a huge impact in my life, and this is the way I honor him. I mean, we lost him 10 years ago to pancreatic cancer. So I'm trying to keep his legacy alive. You know, people like Tony Gabriel, Thomas Codwell, these people have done the endorsements of the book. They're on the back of the book. A lot of Bruce's friends have come forward. D Mac has been, you know, giving me some positive vibes on things. So it's been really cool to bring this together, keep Bruce's spirit alive, but also deliver the message that Bruce was working on when he died. And that is that kids matter. And we need to we need to fix kids so that they don't grow up to be as messed up as, say, I had ended up being.
And
it took me
repeat it.
50 years to deal with this. So it's been really difficult.
I agree.
But it's been
We got to go.
It's been a great experience, and I really go. But I want to thank everybody for their support. The book is free. You can order it online right now. It's about the message, it's not about money.
Awesome, Darren. Keep in touch, man. Proud of you for doing this.
Thank you, Rod. We'll talk to you later.